And DCU and Max Ketchum miss Chris Nolan very much. But anyway, game 1 is going to be starting off on the stadium, of course.
All right, here we go. Pokemon Stadium 2. As you said, Matt, this is pretty much the go-to starter stage for most matches. Really taking up the mantle for Smashville, Smash 4 and Brawl.
So I like the use of the forward air there to try to chase by Tachyon, but better defense coming out from Knite using the neutral air dodge here. Let's see what he can find here. Looking for an aggressive down air, but he's going to catch the other end of the back air. One of Pichu's strongest tools in their entire kit, which is really saying a lot, Max, because this character has the offense for days.
Both of them actually pretty offensive, right? And they've got some good projectile games to back them up. It really depends on the matchup. You know, it can be pretty flexible. I think if I'm Young Link against Pichu, though, I am staying an entire screen away and shooting arrows and throwing bombs, throwing boomerangs. Just not wanting to engage with this character at all. Build him up to about, you know, this 80% mark and then start swinging big.
Yeah, and like you said, what'd you say it was an emotionally even? Is
emotionally
that the
even, yes. That's a Nick C quote.
And that's an amazing. Nick C, one of the most brilliant minds that we have here in Smash Ultimate and back in Smash 4. But here we go, hold on.
Barely clinging to life right there. He managed to snatch the edge.
Pichu, he's a baby Pokemon, and he has baby range. That forward smash not connecting. Here comes Knite, though, doing an amazing job taking the first stock. That's the thing. Like, mentality means so much against Pichu. You can literally be down 100-0, hit Pichu twice, he's at 50, then you're ready to get the KO. You always have to be aware that this rat is ready to pop at any time, but Tachyon using the long-lasting down air to clean up the stock.
Yeah, super unfortunate that Knite fell out of the second hit Thunder, but he's going to still be playing quite well after respawning, man. We've seen a lot of these top players just adapt after losing the first stock and then making so much happen. Right now, Knite is looking like he holds up. I think since we're past the midpoint of this pool wave right now, this is when we're going to see the matches really start to heat up.
For sure. This Knite, he's definitely in shining armor for sure. Racking up the damage here, 89% on the Pichu, and he's just keeping him out, man. This projectile warfare is really good for Knite. And the thing is, the Pichu, Thunder Jolt is an incredible tool.
Fortnite? Oh,
no, I did not.
Fortnite.
No,
okay.
yeah, so we're playing Fortnite. Anyway, down air is going to take him off the top. Very nice job by Knite.
He's building these walls, man. It's literally Fortnite.
Jesus, dude. I can't do this. He is Fortnite. We can't do that to him, man. That's not fair. Anyway, Tachyon. Offense off stage is where Pichu shines. When you're the disadvantage, Pichu is so good, but Knite able to recover so well so far in this game 1.
Yeah, and Pichu really, really good off the stage. You don't even have to commit. You just throw the Thunder Jolts, and that takes care of a lot of characters' recoveries. But I love that, the ledge jump.
Rising there.
Just clank it out, yeah.
Good recognition. Tachyon going for a lot of these forward smashes at the ledge. Knite having none of it. It's a crazy powerful tool, but if you can't connect it, you're dealing damage to yourself in the process. Nair, what's the angle? Good job by Tachyon.
This Young Link is really impressing me right now, and not a player that I was familiar with going into this, so even more impressive. That's what I like seeing, man. That's what I was saying before. Like, you get these surprises. Wow, Pichu hanging on, talking about surprises.
Yeah, that confirmed into forward air, almost cleaning it up.
Two
bombs! What is this?
This guy is nuts,
This is crazy.
dude.
Okay, Knite, I was talking about Joker being one of my favorite players earlier, but now we got, or the Clown being one of my favorite players from before, but now we got Knite, man. This kid is crazy good. We were hyping up Tachyon this whole time, and don't get me wrong, Tachyon is still sick, and that's only game 1, but Knite impressing me very much with that game 1. Projectile warfare heavily in Young Link's favor. I feel like, too, so Pichu, obviously Thunder Jolt's an incredible tool, deals tons of damage, covers a lot of space in the air and then on the ground. The thing is, Pichu, incredibly light, and I know Thunder Jolt only does minimal damage to himself, but you feel that. Every percentage, every pixel of percentage that you do to yourself, as a Pichu, you feel, just because it adds up so fast. Because once you hit 60, a hard read kills you. 50%, a hard read kills you. It's terrible.
Tachyon actually managed to hang on until about the 100+ mark, almost every stock that game. But I don't know, man. It's looking like Knite just had a read on him consistently. I want to know where this guy is from. He's sponsored. You know, he plays for a team. And he's stepping into Tachyon. He two-stocked him. That was not like a nail-biter or fluke or anything.
For sure, man. And with Pichu, I feel like sometimes the matches can get a little polarizing just because he's so light. Sometimes he could 3-stock you in the next match. You 3-stock him just because you got a couple good reads. But right now, Knite trying to prove that the first match was no fluke, trying to prove the consistency of his gameplay.
Tachyon responding with that back air out of shield, though. One of the most dangerous options Pichu has. You're going to land on a shield. It's just a little bit better to do it on the front. But even still, very quick aerials all over.
Yeah, and you know what? Spreading out the stage here, it's an interesting choice by Tachyon because I feel like giving Young Link all of this range, you can see Knite is not afraid to use it.
Yeah, big floor plan here. And I also really appreciate how Knite has just been cutting through all the Thunder Jolts, whether it's with his sword, with his projectiles, trying to make them as little of a factor as possible.
Jab block forward smash towards the blast zone. That's definitely going to do it. It is so powerful, man. That is the strongest baby in the world.
That's why you can't let him survive for too long, man, because with Rage it gets even worse.
Oh!
Wow, so smart by Tachyon trying to place that Thunder right there
That's
in the way
what
of the up B.
That's what I'm talking about. I've had enough of these forward smashes at the ledge. Tachyon, you know, he's crazy off stage. I've seen him pull some crazy offensive stunts. Just looking for those traps right there. Unable to find it, but Knight's recovery has been incredible because Young Link, very good at a lot of parts of Smash Ultimate, but recovery is definitely not one of them, Max. It's definitely where you can lose sets just like that. Tachyon going, giving him the old dunk off stage. Just like that, we're seeing Tachyon work with a 2-stock lead.
Yeah, and he's
one stock lead
early too, so that was certainly going to be the end of him.
Shield work there. It's going to be a good punish for Tachyon. The platform coming in to assist. It was just like his best friend. It just slid in. It's like, all right, Tachyon, you're going to get this grab. That's the thing. Like, if you use a long-lasting up B like that, it gives, like, weird things like the stage interfering can happen. You know what I'm saying? Long there.
See Knite in a position where he has to make a comeback. Young Link's so good in the lead, but when he's on the chase, not so much. Tachyon looking like he's, you know, even though it wasn't after the first stock, like some of the other guys we saw, after the first game, he has certainly made some key adjustments.
Absolutely. And it looks like the Town and Cities pick is going to really work out. And I think a lot of that is because of what you said, Max. Once you have the lead as Pichu in this matchup, you just run away, especially with all the real estate underneath you and in the background.
All right, still struggling to take this second stock. Knite, I don't want to count him out, but with the deficit like this against a character as strong as Pichu, any strong hit is just going to do it.
So he's got to avoid forward tilt for a stock and a half, basically, is what needs to happen,
exactly.
which is a tall task for sure.
For anyone with any character against Pichu. And here it comes. Nope.
Back air is he's gonna get that last hit. Nice job not fast falling that. Would have dragged him down to the ground. He would have lived. But Tachyon identifying the situation well, getting a very, very strong response there. Game 3, first game 3 I think we've seen so far on stream today, Max.
I think so. Yeah. Everyone else has kind of gotten too chopped up.
Yep.
And given the caliber of the players that the newer players are going up against,
okay,
can't really blame them.
I was a huge Knite fan, but now he's not using the technology that has been provided by Smash Studios. He's old school. He's old school, actually. I like it. Never mind. Swinging the other way. I actually really appreciate that.
Retro boys.
He's sticking to the culture. Yep, that's great. But we are going to be going to Kalos for this Game 3 rubber match. Big match between these two players. You do not want to tumble into the losers bracket. Really test your endurance, especially in a tournament where there's 1,250 entrants. You don't want to go down the losers bracket at all ever. But this early on, it's really detrimental to a bracket run.
Yeah, man. Imagine losing in pools and then working your way back to grand finals. Exactly how many sets that would take? How many
I don't know,
bracket
man.
that would be?
Dude.
A lot. It's a lot.
Well, you know, we saw some crazy runs like that at Gommel. I mean, you want to talk about, I think it was Jen and Myron had the longest running losers runs. They both lost in pools and actually ended up close to top 8. Or I think, yeah. They made it to the top 16 to the next day, that's for sure. So
yeah, Jen got 13th, Myron got 9th, I want to say.
Fair enough. Trying to recover here. You know what we haven't really seen from Knite is the hook shot recovery too. Good little mix-up tool that you can throw in there, but he kind of hasn't needed it. He only got game 2 obviously was kind of a problem for him recovering. Game 1 worked out, but let's see what he can come up here in the game 3.
Notice how those Thunder Jolts are sometimes hopping over the arrows and just not interacting. It's insane timing for how many times it's happened.
Ooh, that was an amazing Thunder Jolt, catching the neutral get up right there. Here comes Tachyon looking for the forward smash 2. Can't find it though.
Finally seeing the hook shot. By the way, that Thunder Jolt is exactly why you're not going to see it happen too much for Knite.
Fair enough, yeah.
He gets tapped off. Pichu's actually does so much knockback.
Yeah. And now we can see Kalos, the counter pick coming into play a little bit. The wall jump giving him another out in terms of recovery. Back air though, gonna be almost from dead center stage. What a snipe there from Tachyon.
Oh, he has a bomb. Oh no, it wasn't able to blow up in time. All right, Knite going down the first stock here, but keeping it very close. Fire arrow confirms, looking for a forward air, even just a neutral air to send him off and get some kind of follow-up afterward would be nice.
Just seeing how important the lead is here now. Tachyon just capitalizing on a mistake by Knite. Good hesitation on the recovery, not getting caught by that Thunder, which surely would have been in Knight's demise.
Yeah, his recoveries have been super on point.
Good and very good against the character, one of the best characters that off stage. What a confirm there.
Fire arrow, I love that, man.
That was a fire combo off the fire arrow. Very good stuff from Knite. I love this play right now, tying it up. This is really close. This is definitely the closest we've seen to an upset so far today. Knite trying to make a name for himself. Tachyon trying to push on in pools, working around the second stock, Max.
Los combos del fuego. That's what this man has.
True.
And he has brought this back into his favor. And have to think that Tachyon slightly damaging himself every time he attempts to hit Knite is not going to work out very well for him either, especially in this zoning war. It's 1% every time he throws a Thunder Jolt, and he's been throwing a lot of them.
Filling each other out in the neutral here. Neither one of these players want to overcommit. Tachyon sitting at a really dangerous percentage for Pikachu. He got that one jab, or for Pichu. He got that one jab, he turned around, but he didn't do anything for it. But now Tachyon looking to get a stock here.
Is he alive? Yes, just barely. Knite,
Wow.
and then the ledge jump there, saying, I've seen you do the full hop Thunder Jolt so many times from this position. I'm just going to meet you halfway, snuff you out. All right. Oh, no, he could have just stood on the platform and forward tilted, but Tachyon probably assuming that Knite would fast fall through and go to the edge. Instead, he just drifted slowly.
The recovery options that Knite has gained on Kalos have been, this is an immaculate counter pick, Max. I really like what I'm seeing from this young Link in terms of recovery. And now he's going to have to make his way down, and he does. That down air, man, that's his signature move, I got to say.
Yeah, Kalos just a fat stage, so good for young Link. Of course, he's got the wall jump available to him.
Nice defending himself with a bomb and then going with a hook shot. Very, very smart stuff. But now he still has to get off this ledge against Pichu, who's not only good off stage, but also at holding the ledge against people. Tachyon unable to find anything, though. Getting to a dangerous percent already because there's rage on the young Link. That's going to be a forward air. Knite trying to close this one out. Oh, what a bomb! Did you see that barrage? That was amazing.
And then the boomerang right after. Oh, man. This is running away from Tachyon. Knite in such a good position right now. Just needs to stay patient, not swing too many KO moves.
For Boomerang, Knite going to play this one safe because he can lose a stock right here. He's okay, 164%. He does not want to. He wants to hold on this rage and capitalize. See what he can find. Boomerang looking for a fair. Can't find anything. On the other side, Tachyon trying to steal a stock still. Can't get around these arrows though, Max. It's going to be a grab. Okay, forward throw.
Yes, just enough. I wonder if he held out, anticipating one of the
back throw. Yeah, I don't know, man. But either way, Tachyon taking the stock. Tachyon couldn't be in a worse position as Pichu because he's going to catch that down air, and that's going to be the set. The crowd cheering big time. That's the thing I love about Momocon, man. There's always a crowd watching. That was an amazing set. Very well played. Look at Tachyon, man. I love that poise right there. Very good competitor. Good head on his shoulders. Tachyon, I don't think that's going to be the last we see of him. That's an early tumble in the loser's bracket for him. Knite playing so well, though. His recovery, man, I think was the MVP of that set, 100%.
Yeah, there were so many chances that Tachyon had to edge guard him, but Knite just threading the needle over and over again. Yes.